Actually, the Englishmen are not lucky because it was because English market is very difficult. They're not very curious, and the publishers, but maybe readers are, but the publishers are not, and they would not take a risk translating, and not willing to pay for the rights, So it was quite a trouble getting 33 translated. 34, I end up translating 34 on my own, like hiring a translator from my pocket just to get it translated, because I'm tired of especially of the American publishers, but American book publishers think that the United States is a globe, and that there isn't, like, Europe is a different planet, and Russia is a black hole, like it's not even in the same galaxy. Why should we care about what's happening there? We are a planet on our own, like the States is a planet. No, really, like the book has been out in the whole Europe. It's like in Germany, it's like bestseller in Sweden, Poland. And the States, they say like, so what? That's Europe. Like, we don't care about Europe. It's like the ocean, It's 10 hours of flying on a plane. So why should we care about Europe? Europe is that this thing that with Hitler, like they had a war, right? Let's make like a comedy about that, Sorry, excuse me. Really, like, and that's publishers, because people like readers there are, and like, can we get the 34 translated into English? They are asking. It's not the public. It's the publishers. Yeah. So they first thought about adapting 34 into a game. I told them, do not do that, because 34 mainly is happening in the people's hands, Yeah. It's the characters remembering things, dreaming about things. How do you make a game out of an old man remembering the day his little son was born and then it was raining? What kind of shooter is that? So I told them, like, I have an idea of how to continue Artyom's story with the last surviving Dark One, and let me just create a different story for you. And so I create a different story for them, and it's way more complicated, and it's much bigger than a normal shooter or even RPG is allowed to have. So when I was inventing it, and when later I was writing the dialogue, and almost from the very beginning I understood that this is bigger than just a game. This is actually as serious as a novel can be. And so from the very beginning I started thinking about it as a potential novel. So right now I have a very clear plan in my head of Metro 2035, a part of the plot of which would be this game. But it's going to be, again, like, bigger than that. 33 was my view of the world when I was 20 something. I'm 30 something right now, and I would like to revisit the entire story, turn it upside down a little bit, tell it from the different perspective, and tell more. And in a way, so you're asking how is it whether it's difficult to create a script for a game. I never thought about it as just a script for a game. I thought about it as a continuation of the story that I started telling in Metro 2033, and they told partly in the game, maybe as a transmedia, but it's the same level of like seriousness, adultness, the same level of drama, and the same like degree of philosophy in it as it was in the first book and they took part of it in the game. So this game is as serious a story as it would have been had it been the book.